Good morning. Welcome. So glad you're here. Thank you for deciding to tune in to this practice. And as you tune into this practice, I believe you tune up your spirit and you tune into a higher vibration. And the higher the vibration, the higher your life is. You know, as Jason Mraz would tell us, live high. And many people thought when he was singing Live High, he was talking about drugs. He wasn't. He was talking about high vibration. Dial up the positivity in your life. We're going to do that today by noticing the power of two words. Thank you. This is what I'm going to call today, and we'll utilize this quite a bit during this month. Thank you. We've already talked about gratitude and Thanksgiving. 'Tis the season. And today this is a smiling and thank you meditation, not for the purpose of dispelling negativity. Negativity, just like dark, is a part of our existence. And we accept its space in the world with an understanding, though, that unfortunately, because of conditioning and other just simple habits and ways of being, many of us have been kind of conditioned and taught, indoctrinated, if you will, with negative thinking, negative approaches. And a lot of times that keeps us from being able to go clearly into situations and circumstances that otherwise we should be able to. So during this meditation, I'm going to ask, and there will be space of quiet where just the music is in the backdrop. Even the music is specific for today. It's attuned to this exercise in particular. I'm going to ask that as thoughts arise, good, neutral, or bad, positive, neutral, or negative, as the thoughts arise, instead of engaging, like clicking the website and going into any more depth, notice the thought, notice the scenario, whatever the presentation is. If the thought is a memory of someone that you've known, and it's a negative charge, these words, thank you, and smile, and then move along. Allow these words for circumstances, images from the past, images from the present, images of a future concern. Thank you. That's it. To any thought or scenario or an image that comes up. Thank you. Smile. And then allow yourself to move on. To not be engaged in the thought. To not go any further than thank you. Smile. And move on. In fact, the majority of what you'll hear, except for the intro from me, will be that very thing. I will simply be practicing with you. Because when we're meditating, thoughts arise. They just do. This idea that meditation is for you to stop thinking is erroneous. That is not the purpose of meditation. Meditation is not for you to stop thinking any more than it is for you to stop breathing. Thinking happens. The brain does that. It's automatic. It's what the brain does. So we're not telling it to stop. What we're doing with this exercise is we're recognizing that my thoughts are not in charge of me. Neither are my emotions or my feelings. And through this practice, we're able to say, even to the negative things that we perceive to be bad, thank you. And don't bother with it any further than that. Because some would say, yes, but you don't understand. When that memory arises, it's terrible. Right. Thank you. And then leave it alone. Thank you. Smile. Move along. Now, as you go throughout the rest of your day, I would be interested to find out what your experience is. Because once you tell it thank you, you remove its emotional charge. Is there something in it of value that's added to your life? I think if you'll allow yourself to be open to the simple thank you, the gratitude, even for the perceived negative thing, I think you'll find something of value. Maybe allow space for that. Okay. Let's go together now into this adventure. I'll invite you now to gently close your eyes. Straighten the spine. Soften the shoulders. Really feel your back against the surface beneath you. Become aware now, even now, of the support, the safety, the beauty and the power of this present moment. We are going into a deep state of relaxation, but not sleep, just a relaxed state while awake. Giving our bodies permission now to relax in every way. Giving a recess to any muscles that are not needed during this time together. An invitation to them, if you will, to simply rest, to relax. Notice, if you will, notice the breath. Don't try to manage it, just notice the breathing in and the breathing out. The gentle rise of the chest or the abdomen or both as the breath comes in. And the slight contraction as the breath goes out. Allow yourself to be grateful now for this activity of life. It consistently goes on without your direction. And now as we move into this time together, we move initially through the doorway of love, unconditional, complete, total love. For we understand that love is who we are, at our essence, at our core. And we recognize in this moment that love is so much more than just a feeling. Love is so much more than an interaction with someone else or something else. That this love we speak of is the glue, if you will, that holds everything together. It is the pure presence from which everything comes to be. The creative source. So we allow our entire body to be baptized, bathed, saturated in this vibrational frequency of love. And now we're going to go into a journey. Almost as if we're walking down a smooth path. And as you walk along, amongst the trees you may see images of memories or thoughts, concerns, worries, doubts, pains. As the images arise in a thought form, simply say to them, "Thank you." And then allow yourself to smile and continue down the path. This exercise makes you aware even more keenly that you're not your thoughts. You're not your feelings. You're not even your emotions. That you have thoughts. You have feelings. You have emotions, but none of these are in charge of you. You're the observer, the witness. So this thank you and smiling meditation is going to bring a level of freedom that you've perhaps never felt before. Now, the gateway to this depth is a series of a couple of deep breaths. And as you breathe in, imagine that you're descending down into a beautiful forest with a wonderful smooth trail beneath you. We're just taking a hike during this time together. So we'll prepare now for a deep breath, breathing in through the nose about 3 or 4 seconds, holding the breath at the top and then releasing it with a sigh. And as you do, descend into this forest and prepare for our leisurely walk on this smooth path. Preparing now for that first breath together. Breathe in. And exhale. And now you find yourself in this forest and almost to the path as we prepare for another breath. Breathe in. And exhale. And now here you are. You can feel the smooth ground beneath your feet. And I'll invite you to begin to walk. Just a nice, leisurely hike. And remember, as images appear in the forest, notice them. Do your best not to judge whether they're good or bad. Just whatever the image is, these 2 words, thank you, and then smile. Pause for just a moment and let me remind you, before you walk any further, you are the one in charge. You get to decide what your experience will be on this walk. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's no one to be afraid of. This is your beautiful, relaxing walk. In the beautiful forest of your mind. Let's begin. Notice the feeling of the ground beneath you. A gentle breeze in the air. You notice low humidity. Simply a perfect day. Gentle breeze on your skin. You find it easy to walk, and you recognize that this is a smooth path. And now I'm going to leave you with this journey. I'm walking along the pathway myself, and as memories arise, maybe the images of people or places or things, no matter what it is, these two simple words, thank you, and then smile, and simply continue on your path. And remember, I am with you. Thank 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 you. Still walking on your journey. Notice that you're walking even with more lightness now. You may notice that as you say thank you to those memories and to those thoughts, that you may be just simply left with a beautiful forest, trees, little critters scurrying about, the breeze, the sunshine. You may be left with the stillness, the quiet, the nature of the forest. If no images or thoughts arise, just enjoy the peace. Thank you. 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 As you're strolling along, be aware that this exercise is not for the purpose of trying to pull up thoughts or memories. Don't be intentional about opening up any files from the past or from the present. That's not the point of the exercise. The point of this exercise is to, as the brain offers thoughts, circumstances, or memories, as it offers them, then you say thank you. But you don't go down a trail to try to find anything. Simply relax into your hike, and as images appear, be grateful to them. Smile and move on. Thank you. This path really is the path of peace and stillness. You can simply enjoy it. If no thoughts and no images are naturally arising, don't try to create them. Just enjoy the journey. Remembering that you're not your thoughts, your feelings, or your emotions. You're not your memories. So you're able to say to each one, thank you. Smile and continue down the pathway. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. not just up ahead, you notice that we are coming to the end of the pathway. At the end of this pathway, there is a beautiful natural spring. And you can reach down into this spring and grab up some of its water and wash your face or take a drink. And you realize from this simple exercise that throughout any part of your day, you can allow yourself to be on this pathway, this smooth, beautiful pathway. And no matter what you face, to each thing you can say, thank you, smile, and move along. Remember, there is no pathway to peace. Peace is the pathway. To invite us now into a series of 3 deep breaths, breathing in through the nose about 4 or 5 seconds, holding that breath at the top and then releasing it with a sigh. Preparing now for that first deep breath together. Breathe in. And exhale. And once again, breathe in. And exhale. How about one more time? Breathe in. And exhale. And today my mantra will be thank you. In every circumstance, in traffic, in happy moments, in sad moments, in challenging moments, I choose the words thank you, because gratitude is my attitude. And here's our affirmation. Love is who I am. Gratitude is my attitude. Abundance is my nature. Well-being is my birthright. And so it is. And so it is. I'll invite you now to begin to shift your body a little bit. Maybe wiggle your toes and your fingers. Allow yourself to gently come back into the space where you're lying down or seated, whatever your position may be. I like to bring those hands together and rub them together gently, 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 gently. Feel that energy, that chi. Place those hands over your eyes. Consider opening your eyes behind those hands, preparing now to drop those hands to your lap. And I say to you, thank you. Thank you. Namaste. Namaskar. Amitabha. Aho. Om. Love and mercy, peace and grace, truth and tranquility, serenity, courage, confidence, bliss, ecstasy, loving awareness, kindness and gentleness, thanksgiving, gratitude, yummy, yummy, yummy. It's lovely. I want to tell you that I love you and I honor you and I'm grateful for you. Today, try this thank you and smiling exercise on for size as you go throughout your day, even in those challenging moments, maybe even under your breath. Thank you. And now go and make it